Hello, cats and kitties. It's Terry Lee here. And it's Terry Lee with no makeup on. I know, scary. Ah. But the reason I have no makeup on is because I want to talk to you today about it being Eating Disorder Awareness Week. And I just basically wanted to come here with no makeup on to say that I'm learning to love the person that I am and not worry so much about what I look like, what my body looks like. And it's been a very, very hard road for me to learn that through a lot of really unhealthy behaviors and some health issues, some health problems. And that's one of the things I want to talk to you about today. One of the things that happens when you're bulimic is you hurt your teeth. You seriously hurt your teeth. Like this. Now, I can't even believe I showed you guys that because I go out of my way when I do my videos to try not to open my mouth too loud. Too loud. You wish, don't you? Too wide, or try to smile too much. Because I have lost so many teeth due to bulimia and due to drinking a ton of diet sodas along with my bulimia. So Monday, this coming Monday, I get to have the top 6 teeth I have left in the upper part of my mouth extracted all at once. They're going to do all 6 at one time. And then I will get to have my new upper plate denture. Now, you're like, Terry, you're a little young to have dentures. Yes, I am a little young to have dentures. But I was not very bright when I was young and decided it was more important to look good and that if I looked good enough, everything else would just fall into place. Well, that didn't work out very well for me. It also didn't work out for my teeth. So this is the latest thing that years of bulimia has kind of affected me with, the whole teeth denture issue. And it was really hard for me to deal with it. It was hard for me because I thought I had gotten past a lot of things that my bulimia had done to me. I'd had a cardiac event, but that was ages ago. I, had low blood pressure, but now I'm on medication for high blood pressure, so there you go. I really thought that I had put a lot of it behind me until I realized my teeth were falling out. And I noticed this that's maybe about 10 years ago. And again, young for that to be happening. And so here we are now at the point where I'm finally going to have that upper plate. And don't get me wrong, I'm thankful. I'm thankful that I live in a time where I can do that, and I can have that available to me, and I'm thankful for the fact that my husband has really good insurance. We've got good dental, so I'm able to get the dentures without it costing me a bazillion dollars, so that's wonderful, and I'm thankful for that. But it just made me think, it's yet one more thing, one more consequence that I'm dealing with because of my eating disorder. And I wish I could just take all the young ladies and men, because eating disorders do not just affect women. I wish I could just get them all together and say to them, I don't care what social media says to you. I don't care what magazines and movies and music videos say to you. There's some very important things that you need to know before you decide that restricting or throwing up is a good idea. And also on the other end of binge eating disorder, I would try to say to those that have binge eating disorder, I wish you could love yourself enough to just accept you for who you are and to treat your body kindly with things that are healthy for you. And I actually have binge eating disorder. I did a weird thing. I went from bulimia kind of to binge eating disorder. And over COVID, I gained about 50 pounds during the 2 years that COVID was really bad. Now, I've lost 44 of those back, and I'm working on losing more, but I do tend to eat my feelings. when I was bulimic, it was okay to eat my feelings. I just get rid of it. But now I'm having to learn how to deal with my feelings as opposed to eating them. And that's really at the crux of a lot of eating disorders. There are lots of feelings and lots of emotions, not really sure how to deal with them, so you control the thing that you can control, and that's what you put in your body. And you either control it by restricting, or you control it by, I can have whatever I want as long as I throw it up. Frankly, I've done both. I did do some restricting when I was younger, and I did restricting and bulimia, which will really put you in a bad shape, thus the cardiac event. And then as I got older, and decided that bulimia was a bad idea and I needed to stop doing that, and I tried really hard to get into recovery, I found that my binging when I was upset or stressed was still happening. And it was a binging disorder at that point because I wasn't throwing it up. Because I knew if I threw it up, I would start throwing up again. And it would just be, it's almost an addictive type behavior. So now I'm getting to work on controlling the binging behavior. And that's going along pretty well. I'm getting there. I have slip-ups, but I'm getting there. So I just want you guys to know that if you are dealing with an eating disorder, there is help out there for you. It is a difficult recovery, I'm not going to lie. It's not going to be an easy thing to do, but hopefully you've got people in your life that love you enough to go down this road with you. I'm very fortunate that my husband has gone down this road to recovery with me, and it's not easy for him all the time. Not easy for him to understand where I'm coming from all the time. And disordered eating thinking is, disordered eating is disordered thinking. And sometimes my thinking, where my weight is concerned, is a little skewed. It's especially somewhat embarrassing to me because I tell people I have an eating disorder, but I'm clearly overweight. And so I love the little meme that says, yes, I have an eating disorder, no, I'm not thin. Eating disorders strike all types, men, women, thin, overweight, all types. It doesn't discriminate. So if you say that you have an eating disorder and you look overweight, then you have an eating disorder. It doesn't matter if you are overweight. If you have an eating disorder, you have an eating disorder. So anyway, I wanted to be truthful with you guys for a couple of reasons. One, I wanted to show you what an eating disorder can do to you. Two, I'm going to have trouble making videos for the next little bit because I've got to learn to talk again with the upper plate in my mouth. I've got to learn to say words that deal with teeth, like tea, like things that start with the letter T. I'm going to have to sort of learn how to do all of that over again. And so my next video will probably be before the extractions, but the one after that will be after, and it should be a lot of fun watching me trying to talk with my new teeth in. But at least I'll have a pretty smile, so, right? Alright guys, this is short, but I just wanted to get on here to talk to you about, it is Eating Disorder Awareness Week. If you know someone with an eating disorder and they aren't getting help, please encourage them to do so, but not in a you've got to do this or you're going to die kind of way, but in a I care about you and I love you and I'd like to see you successful and I'd like to help you out and be on this journey with you. But don't promise to be on that journey with them if you're not willing to take it, because it is a bumpy journey. It's very difficult for people with eating disorders to not relapse. We relapse a lot, and if you're not willing to deal with that and come alongside that, then don't say I'm going to help you with this journey. Alright guys, I love you and I hope that you're safe and well, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.